Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we will look into the syllabus of seed science. We will have a deep analysis. We'll break down the syllabus into different chapters. We will look into the topics which have been asked from those chapters and how frequently those topics have appeared in the examination. So we will break down the syllabus of seed science in this video. Now, if you see the weightage of seed science, it can be somewhere between 40 to 60 marks. So in some years it may go even beyond 60, but on an average you can say 40 to 60 marks is the weightage of seed science. Alright, so let us jump into the video. So for our convenience, I have divided the syllabus into different chapters. So we will look into the important topics from each chapter and in which year the question has appeared from that particular chapter. We will see that in this particular slide. So first chapter, that is the introduction part, where we learn about what is seed, what are the different classes of seed, seed storage, alright. So the basics part. So first chapter, that is the introduction part, classes of seed, what do you mean by quality seed, what are the different parameters which are taken into consideration in quality seed, and seed storage. So this is the first chapter, the basic part. So what are the different topics or areas from where questions have been asked? So from these introductory part, what has been asked? Various types of seeds. So basically they are asking you classes, different classes of seeds. Define or explain what is seed quality and the parameters that define the seed quality. Again, seed quality cannot be defined by a single parameter. There are multiple parameters. So you have to explain those: physical purity, genetic purity, other crop seed, right? Weed seeds. Then parameters that define the seed quality, certification and regulatory system to ensure seed quality. So what is the certification and regulatory system to ensure seed quality? Now this can be again the same topic can be put under seed certification. Okay. Define longevity and factors that affect longevity during the seed storage. So these are the areas that have been covered under the first chapter. And how frequently questions have been asked? So in 2018, 2020, so 2018 10 marks question was there. In 2020 there was 15 marks question. In 2022 2 questions were asked, each for 10 marks. 2 questions each for 10 marks. So at least 4 times in the last 10 years the questions have appeared from this particular chapter. So classes of seed, seed quality and seed storage. Now coming to chapter 2, that is seed germination. So mainly they will ask you the physiology of seed germination, what are the different steps in seed germination. So physiology of seed germination, and in the last 10 years 2 times the question has appeared, once in 2015 and second time in 2021 for 12.5 and 10 marks. So seed germination is not that important. Same way, seed dormancy, only once in the last 10 years question has appeared from this particular topic. So physiological basis of seed dormancy, so what is the reason? Physiological basis and how to overcome seed dormancy. Now this doesn't mean that questions from these topics have not appeared in forest service. So in forest service, questions on seed germination and seed dormancy have been asked multiple times. So this is only the analysis of UPSC mains paper. This is not, I have not taken into consideration the Indian Forest Service paper. This is only for civil services mains. So seed germination and seed dormancy, they are not that important if you compare them to other chapters. Then fourth chapter is seed certification. So under seed certification, generally they will ask you what are the steps or procedure in seed certification. ये question पूछा जाता है generally. So steps and institutions involved in seed certification process. And second question that has been asked is role of state seed certification agencies, SSCA. What is their role? All right. So you prepare notes regarding these two. What are the institutions involved in certification? What are the different steps in seed certification process and role played by state seed certification agency? So twice in the last 10 years, 2017 and 2023, the questions have appeared. Now seed testing, next chapter is seed testing. Now in seed testing, they have mainly focused on objectives of seed testing. Twice the same question, what is the objective of seed testing, and there will be a second part in the question. So first part will be what are the objectives of seed testing and how to test vigor or how to test viability, how do you test the genetic purity or physical purity, such questions, such second part will be there. So in 2015 and 2024, questions from seed testing have been asked. What is the procedure for rice and wheat, for testing seeds of rice and wheat? That has been asked. Then storage grain pest. Again, I generally don't teach this topic when I am covering seed science. I keep it for later when I have completed the entomology syllabus, then I teach this particular topic. So I teach this topic under entomology, not in seed science, because you need to have basic understanding of insects to cover this particular topic. So storage grain pest, but this is a part of seed science. So important stored grain pest and their management. Pests of rice separately, once that question was asked. So twice in the last 10 years, दो बार पूछा पिछले 10 सालों में. So you can see the importance of the topic based on the frequency. Now we are jumping into the more important topics now. So next chapter is principles of seed production. So steps and principles in seed production. So from this particular chapter, what are the things that have been asked? They have asked regarding the steps in seed production. What are the steps that we follow in seed production? Various types of field and seed standards followed in seed production and certification. Okay, so it was asked once. Various practices in seed production. So they can ask you the same question in different ways, right? So guidelines for planning, organizing and production of seed. They can also ask you seed production in case of maize, how to produce hybrid seed production. So such questions can also be asked. So in 2018, two questions were asked. In 2019, a 15 marks question was asked, 2023 and 2024. So you can see at least every alternate year you can have a question, you will have a question from this particular topic. They can also ask regarding, so in forest service examination I have also seen the questions on roguing. What is roguing? What is the importance of roguing? So that is a part of seed production process. Or they will ask you regarding the isolation distance. So such questions can be asked. So prepare a proper notes on the principles of seed production. Okay, what is the seed standards and field standards that are followed. Then next is seed marketing. So this is also an important topic. You have to understand and you have to have a good knowledge regarding the institutions that are involved in the distribution of seeds. So formal and informal seed supply system in India, the role of seed industry in the development of Indian agriculture. So a general question was asked once. Role of public and private sectors in the production and marketing of seeds. So such general questions are generally asked. So 2016, 2019 and 2024. So 3 times in the last 10 years. the most important topic in all the seed science. So these are the three important topics, and most important one is seed legislation, PPFRA. So Seed Act, generally under seed legislation we cover Seed Act, PPFRA, that is to protect the plant breeders and farmers' right, WTO and issues related to intellectual property rights. So ये वाला portion सबसे ज़्यादा important है. So you can see how many times the question has been asked. 16, 2017, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. So almost every alternate year. So how they have asked the questions? Explain intellectual property right. The present status of IPR with respect to agriculture. How patents are different from plant variety protection. Farmers and breeders' rights. And generally write a short note on PPFRA. So such questions have appeared. So you know now what you have to prepare. So prepare a short notes which covers all these topics. Okay. So in seed processing in the last 10 years there has been no question. Forest service में पूछा है, but civil services में पिछले 10 years में seed processing से कोई question नहीं आया है. So now you can see the important areas in seed science. So most important one is seed legislation, PPFRA, IPR, right? Principles of seed production, that is also very important. So when you look at this presentation, okay, from this table you will know the important chapters. You can focus on those chapters and prepare a short note, at least headings. You should be thorough with the topics that has been asked from those chapters, and based on the frequency, now you have an idea which is the important topic. So prepare a good notes which you can revise quickly before the examination. So I hope this video will help you in preparing your notes for the revision. Revision is the key for getting over 280 marks. So 280, 300 marks, if you are aiming that score, revision is must. At least 2 times, 3 times you have to revise the entire syllabus before you go to the examination. And those 2 days, that the gap you have before the examination, you can only focus on the important topics. You cannot go through the entire syllabus just 2 days before the examination. So during that time you focus on the important topics. Okay. So that will be all for this video. I hope it helps you in preparation. Thank you very much.